Top 10 Richest Men in the World in 2024. It might come as a surprise, but the richest people in the world don't pay taxes like you and me. The thing is, the wealthiest men in the world wield enormous influence over the global economy, politics, and philanthropy. According to Forbes, there are 2,781 billionaires worldwide. However, the 10 men at the pinnacle of this exclusive group possess wealth and power that far surpasses their peers, giving them access to things most people can't even imagine. From tech billionaires to the greatest investors of all time, here are the top 10 richest men in the world as of 2024. 10. Warren Buffett. At 93 years old, Warren Buffett is the elder statesman of our top 10 list. With a net worth of $129 billion, he holds the 10th spot on this list. Known as the Oracle of Omaha, Buffett is perhaps the most famous investor in the world. Buffett's interest in making money started early. He filed his first tax return at age 14, declaring earnings from his boyhood paper route. He bought his first stock at age 11 and has been investing ever since. Buffett's wealth primarily comes from his company, Berkshire Hathaway, of which he owns about 15%. What makes Buffett unique among the top 10 is that he didn't create a new technology or product. Instead, he made his fortune through smart investing. He's known for buying undervalued companies and helping them grow. Over the years, Berkshire Hathaway has invested in or acquired a wide range of businesses, from insurance and energy to consumer goods and railroads. Buffett is also famous for his frugal lifestyle. Despite his enormous wealth, he still lives in the same house he bought in Omaha, Nebraska in 1958 for $31,500. He's known for his love of simple pleasures like drinking Coca-Cola and eating at McDonald's. In recent years, Buffett has turned his attention to philanthropy. He's pledged to give away most of his wealth during his lifetime or upon his death. Along with Bill Gates, he started the Giving Pledge, encouraging other billionaires to donate the majority of their wealth to charitable causes. 9. Sergey Brin. Sergey Brin holds the 9th spot on our list with a net worth of $152 billion. Born in Moscow, Russia, Brin moved to the United States with his family when he was just 6 years old. Brin met his friend and business partner Larry Page while they were both PhD students at Stanford University. Together, they developed the idea for a better search engine, which became Google. As Google grew, Brin took on the role of president of technology when Eric Schmidt became CEO in 2001. He held a similar position at Alphabet, the parent company created in 2015, stepping down in 2019 when Sundar Pichai took over as CEO. Brin's wealth primarily comes from his 6% stake in Alphabet. Beyond his work at Google, Brin has shown interest in ambitious technological projects. He was involved in the development of Google Glass and has funded research into Parkinson's disease, a condition that runs in his family. 8. Larry Ellison. Larry Ellison takes the 8th spot on this list with a net worth of $154 billion. Ellison's path to wealth is a classic rags-to-riches story. Born to a single mother and adopted as a child, Ellison didn't have an easy start in life. He dropped out of college and moved to California, where he worked various jobs as a programmer. In 1977, Ellison founded software development laboratories with 2 partners. This company would eventually become Oracle, named after its flagship product, the Oracle database. Under Ellison's leadership, Oracle grew into the second-largest software company in the world, specializing in database software and technology. Ellison stepped down as Oracle's CEO in 2014 after 37 years, but he remains active in the company as the Chief Technology Officer and Executive Chairman. He owns about 42% of Oracle, which accounts for the majority of his wealth. Beyond Oracle, Ellison is known for his lavish lifestyle. He owns a Hawaiian island, yachts, and has a passion for sailing. He backed the Oracle Team USA, which won the America's Cup yacht race in 2010 and 2013. Ellison has also shown interest in other tech companies, serving on the board of Tesla for a time. 7. Steve Ballmer. Coming in at number 7 is Steve Ballmer, with a net worth of $154 billion. Balmer's story is closely tied to Microsoft, but in a different way than Bill Gates's. He joined Microsoft in 1980 as employee number 30, after Gates convinced him to drop out of Stanford's MBA program. Balmer rose through the ranks at Microsoft and eventually succeeded Gates as CEO in 2000, a position he held until 2014. During his time as CEO, Microsoft continued to grow, though it faced challenges as the tech world shifted towards mobile and cloud computing. Today, Balmer owns about 4% of Microsoft, which forms the bulk of his wealth. After stepping down from Microsoft, Balmer made headlines by purchasing the Los Angeles Clippers basketball team for $2 billion in 2014. This move showed his passion for sports and his belief in the value of professional sports franchises. He's known for his energetic personality and is often seen cheering enthusiastically at Clippers games. Balmer has also focused on philanthropy, creating the Balmer Group with his wife Connie to improve economic mobility for children and families in the United States. 6. Bill Gates. Bill Gates is a name that almost everyone recognizes. With a net worth of $157 billion, he ranks 6th on our list. Gates co-founded Microsoft, which became the world's largest personal computer software company. Gates' story began when he was a student at Harvard. In 1975, he dropped out to start Microsoft with his childhood friend Paul Allen. They saw the potential in personal computers at a time when most people couldn't imagine having a computer in their homes. Microsoft's big break came when they developed the Windows operating system, which made computers easier for everyone to use. While Gates stepped down as Microsoft's CEO in 2000, he remained active in the company for many years. Today, he only owns about 1% of Microsoft, but this still accounts for a significant portion of his wealth. The rest of his fortune is managed through Cascade Investment, which holds stakes in various companies and assets. In recent years, Gates has become as well known for his philanthropy as for his business success. He and his ex-wife Melinda founded the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, one of the world's largest private foundations. The foundation focuses on global issues like healthcare, education, and fighting poverty. Gates has pledged to give away most of his wealth during his lifetime or in his will. 5. Larry Page. Larry Page is the co-founder of Google and a board member of Alphabet, Google's parent company. His net worth stands at $161 billion, placing him 5th on our list. Page's story is closely intertwined with that of Sergey Brin, as the two co-founded Google together. His journey to becoming one of the world's richest people began in a college dorm room, much like Mark Zuckerberg's. In 1995, while studying at Stanford University, Page and his friend Sergey Brin came up with an idea to improve how we find information on the internet. They created a new search engine called Backrub, which later became Google. The name Google actually comes from the mathematical term Google, which means a 1 followed by 100 zeros, a nod to the vast amount of information they hoped to organize. Page served as Google's CEO twice, from 1998 to 2001, and again from 2011 to 2019. Under his leadership, Google grew from a simple search engine into a tech giant that touches almost every part of our online lives. Today, Google is the world's most popular search engine and offers many other services like Gmail, Google Maps, and the Android operating system for smartphones. Most of Page's wealth comes from his 6% ownership stake in Alphabet, but he's also known for his interest in futuristic projects. He's invested in flying car companies and space exploration, showing that he's always looking toward the next big thing in technology. 4. Mark Zuckerberg. At just 40 years old, Mark Zuckerberg is the youngest person in the top 10, with a net worth of $179 billion. Most people know Zuckerberg as the co-founder of Facebook, which is now part of Meta Platforms. His story is pretty famous. He started Facebook in his college dorm room at Harvard in 2004, along with a few friends. What began as a website for college students to connect has grown into the world's largest social media platform. Today, Meta owns not just Facebook, but also Instagram, WhatsApp, and Oculus VR. Zuckerberg owns about 13% of Meta, which is where most of his wealth comes from. Zuckerberg's journey hasn't been without challenges. He's faced criticism over privacy issues, the spread of fake news, and the impact of social media on society. But he's also known for his big ideas. In recent years, he's been pushing the concept of the metaverse, a virtual world where people can interact using advanced technology. Outside of his work at Meta, Zuckerberg and his wife, Priscilla Chan, are active in philanthropy. They started the Chan-Zuckerberg Initiative, which aims to use technology to solve social problems. Their goals include improving education, reforming the criminal justice system, and even trying to cure all diseases. 3. Bernard Arnault. Bernard Arnault, the 75-year-old French business tycoon, holds the 3rd spot on the list with a net worth of $199 billion. Arnault is the CEO and chair of LVMH, which stands for Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy. This company is the world's largest luxury goods maker, owning brands that many people dream of owning, like Louis Vuitton, Hennessy, Marc Jacobs, and Sephora. Arnault's path to becoming one of the world's richest people is quite different from the tech billionaires on this list. He started his career as an engineer, working for his father's construction company. But Arnault had bigger plans. In 1984, he bought a struggling company that owned Christian Dior, a move that kickstarted his journey in the luxury goods world. Over time, he built LVMH into a powerhouse of premium brands. What's interesting about Arnault is that he's known for his keen eye for luxury and his ability to turn high-end brands into even bigger successes. He owns a whopping 48% of LVMH, which accounts for most of his wealth. Despite being in his 70s, Arnault is still very much hands-on in running LVMH and has involved his children in the business too. 2. Jeff Bezos. The second spot on this list goes to Jeff Bezos. With a net worth of $215 billion, Bezos is the founder and executive chair of Amazon. Bezos' journey to becoming one of the world's wealthiest individuals began in 1994 when he founded Amazon.com as an online bookstore in his garage in Seattle. This decision came shortly after he left his position at the hedge fund D.E. Shaw, where he had pitched the idea of an online bookstore to his then boss, who wasn't interested. From its humble beginnings, Amazon has grown into a global e-commerce and technology behemoth. Under Bezos' leadership, the company has expanded far beyond books, becoming a one-stop shop for virtually everything, and is expected to overtake Walmart as the world's largest retailer by 2024. Bezos' wealth is primarily tied to his 9% stake in Amazon, worth approximately $181 billion. However, his portfolio extends beyond Amazon. He owns Blue Origin, an aerospace company focused on developing technologies to enable private human access to space. Bezos also owns the Washington Post, which he purchased in 2013 for $250 million, and the superyacht Kourou, acquired in 2023 for $500 million. Bezos' tenure as Amazon's CEO was marked by relentless innovation and expansion. The company's growth strategy included bold moves such as the acquisition of Whole Foods in 2017 and entry into the pharmacy business. On July 5, 2021, Bezos stepped down as CEO, transitioning to the role of executive chair. This move allowed him to focus more on his other ventures and philanthropic efforts. Despite no longer being at the helm of day-to-day operations, Bezos remains a significant influence in Amazon and the broader business world. His wealth has fluctuated over the years, peaking at $213 billion in July 2021, shortly after his historic space flight with Blue Origin. 1. Elon Musk. Elon Musk stands at the top of the list of the world's wealthiest individuals with a staggering net worth of $218 billion. After studying physics and economics at the University of Pennsylvania, Musk briefly attended Stanford University before leaving to pursue his entrepreneurial ambitions. Musk's wealth is primarily derived from his involvement in multiple groundbreaking companies. He owns 13% of Tesla, the electric vehicle and clean energy company he helped transform into a global powerhouse. This stake alone accounts for $81.3 billion of his net worth. Additionally, Musk owns 79% of X, formerly Twitter, which he acquired in a high-profile $44 billion deal in 2022. His other significant assets include SpaceX, valued at $71.2 billion, which aims to revolutionize space technology and eventually enable human colonization of Mars. Musk is also behind the Boring Company, Neuralink, and xAI, which focus on infrastructure, brain-computer interfaces, and artificial intelligence, respectively. Musk's career has been marked by bold moves and controversial statements. He has become known for his active presence on social media, where he often shares his thoughts on technology, politics, and his company's developments. His leadership style and public persona have made him one of the most talked-about figures in the business world. Despite facing numerous challenges, including production issues at Tesla and regulatory scrutiny, Musk has consistently pushed the boundaries of technology and business, cementing his position as one of the most influential entrepreneurs of the 21st century. Now, here's a question for you. Which of these men do you think can reach the $1 trillion mark? Let us know in the comments.